No nice way of saying that, dude.
No, I guess there's not.
Oh my God, the gym and this guy's like, how do I tell my wife to work out? I'm like, you don't.
Oh my God, don't say that. The show just started.
Yeah, you don't. You don't say
setup.
that was bad timing.
Change of Plans podcast. It's Joe and Vin doing it again.
Yeah, we're here, dude.
This guy, man, last week he gave us some wise words to live by.
Oh no, dude.
How'd that play out?
We're not I'm not even gonna mention what those words are, but I'm on. That's one of the downfalls when your wife watches the show.
Yeah, you're lucky. My wife said to me last week, she's like, I should check out that show. I heard it's pretty decent. And I said, well, I mean, do or don't.
Yeah, dude. You know, we continue on. You know?
Yeah, I mean, right, whatever. Listen, you want to get a little insight on your guy? Do it.
Yeah, I think my wife gets too much insight. Like, she doesn't need the insight.
Yeah, but you're usually on here kissing her butt, you know?
Yeah, she does have a nice tushy.
She likes that.
Yeah, she does. Oh, man, she's going to be mad about that one, too. Don't be talking about my tushy on air.
Man, a minute 30 into the show, he's already talking about the bootay.
Oh, I thought you were going somewhere else with the minute 30 because that would have been pretty accurate, too.
Oh.
Oh, never mind.
Minute 30.
Minute 30, dirty 30. How was your week, Joe?
Oh, boy. Good. It's going good, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Nothing bad's going on.
I had a driver today. It's like the coolest thing in the world.
Why did you have a driver?
I was on the road all day yesterday, and if I'm on the road, I can't get work done. So I was a little stressed out. So my boy Erman picked me up.
That sounds like the name of a driver.
Nah, he used to be the family driver for the guy who owned Wrigley Field.
So I'm right.
Yeah, so he's definitely a driver.
Dope. I love that.
But yeah, man. So had a good time. Nothing better than walking out of a car, getting dropped off in front of a courthouse with a shiny suit. And I'm up in Putnam. They're like, "You one of those city attorneys?"
Oh man.
But
like my cousin Vinny.
Yeah, like I mean, I wish I had the money. I could just hire him full time because I get so much more work done in the car than I will ever do in the office.
I seen some of your videos in the car.
Yeah, dude.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, but that's me driving. That's not me having my driver. Like, I want a driver. Like, I love having a driver.
Well, you could be in the passenger seat doing all that.
No, I sit in the back, bro. Yeah. I'm not sitting up front with the driver.
You sit in the back while poor Armand's driving the car like, okay,
yeah,
Mr.
man.
Provenzano,
he's great. Dude.
Where to?
It's awesome. I love it.
Does he get your dry cleaning and stuff?
I'm not there yet, man. I want to get there though. I want to do it. So I'm like crazy busy at work, like too busy. But I needed to do it. I mean, it costs a little bit of money, but my peace of mind helped out today. So
are you busy because the Republicans are right and crime is out of control?
Oh yeah, dude. It's definitely Biden's fault that we have all this crime. And it was good to see another person got shot in the leg today in Minneapolis.
At least it was the leg.
Yeah, at least it was a leg. They'll live, and I hope the officer's okay.
I struggle to understand why
we're going here already. I love it.
No, yeah, you have to. You have to. I've talked to so many people in the last week who were like, you don't comply, you get. It's like, no. The crime for not complying isn't getting shot.
I make a living on people not complying. Like, that's how you get to my office. You haven't complied with the law. Drunk driving, should you get shot because you didn't comply with the law? Evading the cops, anything. Like, I tell everybody, don't talk to the cops. Unless they got a warrant, eat shit and die.
Yeah, by the way, I don't mean to blow up the cops, but when they do that, hey, buddy, listen, I know you probably feeling really bad. You want to get that off your chest. Don't. Tell them you want to talk to Vinny first.
Like, and if you have been
drinking, that's the guy to confide in.
Yeah, you tell me, like, or if you're going through, like, a DUI check, never say, well, I just had one beer. No one ever just had one beer. Do me a favor, just roll down your window a little bit.
Yep.
And slide your license out and hand it to the cop. And then you roll your window back up.
And when he says, Have you been drinking this evening?
You roll the window up.
Do you do the I don't answer questions, or like how do you what? I mean, I'm serious. No, funny story.
No, like you literally roll the window up. You do not have to answer the question.
I was at a checkpoint in Middletown on Main Street a few years ago.
Yeah.
The wife and I had a bottle
Why is
of
your
wine
hand on my
because
shoulder?
this is important. This is a big. I'm telling you right now, I've never gotten pinched for DWI. This was the moment.
Yeah.
As it turned out, we were having dinner with some friends of ours, and she was pregnant, and she wasn't announcing it yet. But we figured it out because she wasn't drinking. But we had ordered a couple bottles of wine.
Yep.
And she wasn't drinking, and he wasn't really drinking because she's not drinking. And so we just polished off 2 bottles of wine.
Responsible, Joe. I'm glad you're smiling while you're drunk driving.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
You're not fine.
So we get in the car, and we start driving up Main Street in Middletown. It's a good checkpoint area. And as I'm going down the road, it's like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's like a big old checkpoint, 10 cop cars. Yeah. They're just pulling everybody over. And so I pull into the line of cars. Cop comes walking over. License and registration. So you've been drinking tonight? And I said, I had a couple glasses of wine, but I'm fine now. And all of a sudden, the car in front of me, they like light it up with flashlights, and they read off the guys. They're like 7, 9, or 5 G Beta Kappa.
Idiot, you would have got bagged.
Suspended license, suspended registration, and they all just move in on this car. And the dude hands me my license back, and he's like, "Have a good night." And he walks off to go join his comrades.
Dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Like, I go through DUI checkpoints. I don't even drink and drive. And I
don't drink and drive. I just did it the one time.
Yeah, that one time. That's what everyone says on your 4th DUI. But no, I literally just hand them my license. They ask me questions. I stare at them. I don't open my mouth.
Yeah, but they get weirded out if you don't answer the questions.
Cool. Get weirded out. I don't got to answer shit. You have my information. You know who I am.
What if they ask you to step out of the vehicle for a sobriety test?
You can't. You don't got any probable cause to do so because I didn't open my mouth. You didn't smell booze because I didn't open my mouth. I wasn't slurring my words because I didn't open my mouth. I didn't say I had one drink. I didn't tell you where I was coming from. I never opened my mouth, so I will not be getting out of the car.
But it's a checkpoint. Can't they make you get out of the car?
No, they need probable cause to do that. They need to say, well, you know what? I smell alcohol in his breath. I wanted to give him a field sobriety test. Hard to do that when my window's up and you have my license. And then I just roll it down a little bit.
So now at this point, if you do happen to get arrested, at least you have that, right?
Yeah.
He opened up my door. I just slid the license through a slit in the window. Yeah, how did he even know?
Yeah, like good luck with all of that. Fucking fuck boys.
We're getting that thrown out.
Yeah, fuck that, dude. Drink and drive.
All right, that's
just
good
don't
to
open
know.
your mouth and you're gonna be fucking good. There's nothing. It's just fucking stupid. It drives me insane. And please, just don't drink and drive. There's fucking Ubers. That shit pisses me off.
No, you know what happens sometimes, Vin? Vin, first of all, I've been out with you drinking. How did you get home those nights?
Uber.
Fact,
it's true. We all done it. And that's what I tell people. Especially when they get back for the first one and they feel like everyone in their life should have gotten a DUI at some point.
I've got a dozen times where, I mean, I don't even know how I'm not on number 6.
The amount of times I woke up in a fucking parking ride because I thought I was in my driveway, right? So, but yeah, you don't got to answer shit. But it doesn't matter if you're like Hispanic or you look somewhat not from here. ICE just comes, bro. They don't need probable cause. They'll throw you in a van. Throw you out somewhere when they find out you're like a white dude.
I'm telling you, dude, as somebody who is very often mistaken for Hispanic, it's something that I'm very concerned with because obviously they're not working with warrants, and they're in real time just grabbing people, and to your point, finding out whether or not they're citizens, but they're not being very gentle with you as they gather or ascertain that info.
Well, if you think you are and you see them coming, just run in your house.
Right. So I guess
they can't go in
your house without a warrant. Now, I heard this. If someone's coming into your home, you cannot wave them on. You can't say, hey, come here. But if they come to your door and you let them in,
yeah, you're good.
Don't invite them in. Just open the door and let the person come in and shut the door. If ICE comes to your door, you can say nothing.
No.
Don't say anything.
Yeah.
And if they say they're coming in, say, where's your warrant?
Yeah, that's it. I think I'm about to set up immigrant housing and they all just live with me. That's how pissed I get about this shit. It's fucking insane. It's absolutely. They have 2,800 boots on the ground in Minneapolis. 2,800 in Minneapolis. You're worried about Minneapolis. Why don't you go down a couple places down south where there's crime?
Say Minneapolis again.
Minneapolis.
How many N's you got in that word?
A lot.
Minneapolis.
I have a lot. I have an underbite, bro.
Am I making fun of your underbite?
Again, any type of disability I have, you fucking pounce on it, dude. Like an ICE agent. You're like, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Got to set up the joke.
That was a good one.
I am good. But yeah, so, but you know what? I don't even get shocked by the news anymore. It's the same shit. Just different day. It's just,
I've also heard people say, Obama deported more people while he was president.
Yeah,
and so
that's fine.
Why is everyone freaking out? Just
because he followed the law and they got deported. That's the difference. There are laws. There's are things we have to follow, and you don't have to agree with them. Most of my clients don't agree with the laws they violate, but guess what? They're the laws, so you kind of got to follow it. I mean, unless you're an old white dude who's president with 34 felonies and concentrating on getting Greenland because we need it.
Did you say last week, did you say that line, just because you're guilty or just because you did it doesn't mean you're guilty?
Oh, yeah, I'm a big believer in that.
Just because you did it doesn't mean you're guilty. I love that.
Yeah, I mean, it's the perfect thing because it's true. Because in our laws, that's the way it is. You can be guilty all day, but go do your fucking job, and then you won't have to worry about someone like me coming in and kicking your fucking teeth in. And it happens all the time. And that's why I do my job. And people are like, how do you represent guilty people? I don't look at it that way. I really don't. I don't care if you did it. I don't care. But I got a job to do. And if they can't prove it. And the reality is 90% of cases, 92%, they plead out. So the guy's getting something. Like, people aren't just walking out. It's not like they sell 400 fucking kilos of fucking cocaine, go to federal prison and get pardoned and walked out. That shit doesn't happen, bro. It doesn't. Oh, unless it did happen.
Yeah.
But it goes back to the laws apply to certain people, and that's the reality of the situation.
Poor people.
Yeah. I mean, the reality is you got more money, you got a better lawyer. That better lawyer knows more people, and you're getting better deals. There's some dude who's just a blue-collar guy working 9 to 5, supporting a family, don't got shit. You're going to get a public defender or somebody, and they do a great job.
Or worse, you're going to just go in there by yourself.
Yeah. I mean, listen, the public defenders do a great job, but they got such a high volume of cases, right? And that's really everyone's like, well, are you better than a public defender? No, that dude might be smarter than me, or that woman might be smarter than me, but they don't have the time to dedicate and the resources to dedicate because of their case volume, right? But that, once again, that goes to, you could say, well, attorneys are pricing themselves out, and some people just can't afford an attorney. And then some people go and represent themselves because they saw Law and Order, saw Lincoln Lawyer, and everyone knows the fucking laws, right? Like I've
been on Facebook. I know,
dude. Like, I was in court yesterday, and I'm representing someone, and the husband's a nice guy. And he's like, man, I probably could do this shit. And I just laugh. I'm like, you can't do what I do. Like it is a skill, but you don't know how to navigate the system. But each system is different. I mean, take Connecticut. I could get one deal in New Britain and have the same exact case, and it's gonna be something different in Waterbury, in New Haven. There's no consistency within the legal system, right? I think that one good thing about like federal like criminal stuff is they have guidelines, right? You got so many drugs, you got so many priors. It's a fucking pie chart, and here's your number. And they tell you to go eat shit. They already got you buried. But like what you're playing with. In state courts, it's completely different, right? You could have someone selling drugs do 10 years, and I just got a guy who was accused of murder. He'll be out in 8. And that's just the way the fucking system works. And people are like, do you feel bad about it? No, I don't. Because I operate within our laws. Like that's what I do.
What about in Minneapolis?
I mean, no, they're worried about the Somalians fucking setting up fake daycares. And frankly, I don't care if a bunch of Somalians have Lambos. Cool. Came over on a boat, probably fought pirates. You deserve a fucking Lamborghini. I don't care. Right? Like, go arrest them. They broke the fucking law. But we're out here, and it's not like they're just doing whatever the fuck they want. And it's not regulated at all. And people think these agents are like trained, by the way. These aren't cops. They're like dudes from like Gold's Gym who's pumping roids and they need money. Give me a gun and a badge and roid me out, dude. I'm going to fuck some shit up. But it's crazy. Like, my whole point is that what made this country gay, or one of the things is we weren't like other countries where you had military policing things, right? Who would have ever thought that we would have to worry about agents and military, National Guard, all the shit in your city, and you're worried about Minneapolis? Hopefully I said that right.
You did.
All right, good. I'm back in the game. Where like if you're really fighting crime, why don't you target like high crime fucking cities?
Well, yeah, it's funny. I think Louisiana has the highest crime rate in the country. Yeah. It's like you send troops down there.
And the only person who's doing shit about that is 50 Cent. He like bought all of Shreveport, bro. That's where his whole production company is, dude. And then people bitched about that. He's trying to take over the South. Like some ignorant shit. It just ignorance everywhere on both sides of the aisle. Democrats do fucking nothing to stop this shit. Nothing. Other than make TikTok videos.
A lot of TikToks.
Like, when did we come to where like we're getting like our politicians are just jumping on fucking social media and making TikToks, dude?
Well, because it's a big game now.
Yeah, it's crazy. But once again, our president has his own social media platform.
That's wild. That shouldn't be either.
Yeah. Like it's completely.
Well, he's gonna talk directly to the people. No, don't get thrown off other social platforms. Yeah, that's not hard. You just don't put hate speech on there.
Yeah, but it's where we live. So I think it's like, for me, it's like so normalized now. But one of the cool things that like, so Hexeth is getting sued.
For what?
Well, because he's trying to fucking take General Kelly's like pension, military, all of that fucking shit. You know, the guy who came out and said, hey, don't follow an illegal order. And so now they're trying to strip this guy. But
what illegal orders did he get?
But the best part,
he's saying if he were to, you don't have to follow an illegal order. Was what they.
The best part is now that this guy's getting sued. Yeah, he's gonna get deposed. Like all of this shit's gonna blow up in his face, because then he's gonna have to say, "Well, I fucking lied, and I'm actually violating all these laws," and it's the great play, but. Nothing will happen because they have federal immunity and everyone's just wasting their fucking time.
Yeah, I don't like the immunity thing at all. I'm not a fan of that.
No, but
you got to be responsible for your actions. And again, for the people that are like personal responsibility, you want this military police to just walk around the country with full immunity? Come on.
Yeah, I mean,
again, listen, I think for a lot of Republicans and conservatives, they're thinking, ICE will eventually just eliminate all of the liberals. And then this country will truly be great. But then what happens? Then what happens? Who does ICE go after next? Who does the government go after next?
Yeah, but they're not just going after immigrants.
No, I understand. That's what I'm saying. I mean,
it's going to be us.
You
next.
could take out all the immigrants. You could take out all the liberals, and then who's next?
Us, and whoever us is. I mean?
So like, there you go.
Like, but it's just
this is why the "don't tread on me" thing started in the first place by people on the right, and you were right about that.
Yeah,
you don't let the government impede on your state's rights and on your personal liberties. And yet, when they're doing it to people you disagree with, you're like, yeah.
No, because
such a bad idea.
Because they
really
push the envelope. They push the envelope. They push the envelope, right? It's like, his big thing was, I'm going to be focused on our country. I'm not starting wars. I don't give a shit about anybody else. What are we doing?
Right.
Like, and just be honest with it, and don't be like, well, this, well, that. Well, no, he's just doing it, right? But it's just society in general. Like, everyone talks, and no one does anything. But like you said, it's accountability. Your state troopers here have accountability when they fuck up. The cops here have accountability when they fuck up, right? Military, if they fuck up, they get thrown in the brig and do whatever they fucking do over there. And then our largest enforcement agency right now has no repercussions. But that's where we live, and I don't know what to do about it, but I just keep on moving, man. But people are getting angrier. It spills out into the courts. Like, you just talk to people at the gym or anywhere, everyone's fucking amped up, and it's just fucking wild, man. Just be a good person. That's all I ask.
I don't think that's asking for much. Be a good person.
No, it's like the lowest like threshold you could possibly do as a human being, like the very least amount of stuff. But yeah, so other than that, everything's good. I drove. I had a big dad moment. So kid wanted his car down on campus on Sunday, so we left at like 2 a.m. I drove 11 straight hours to Charlotte and hopped on a plane and came back. 11 straight hours. And he's like, dude, you want me to drive? And you're like, no, bro, I'm fucking dad, man. This is what I do. I'm built different. That was a rough ride, man. I think I had like 7 5-hour energy drinks, a pre-workout.
Good Lord.
I didn't blink. I was like looking for like a line of blow.
You look good, by the way.
Oh, stop it. You're just saying that now.
No, I'm serious.
I'm getting there, bro. I'm locked in, dude.
That shirt's a little questionable, but other than that.
Dude, if you guys are watching, and for all you people just listening, I have a Michael Jackson sweatshirt on with a bedazzled glove on it. I bought it on TikTok. It looked better on the guy.
It's
the TikTok
glove,
video.
Michael Jackson's glove, and it's actually being held over his face.
Yeah. Hear no evil, see no evil. That sort of thing. He's like, I'm not going to peek, just change.
Oh, my God. That's what I was just thinking. Macaulay, try these pants on.
Is that the man in the mirror?
You know why Michael Jackson buys pants at Kmart?
We only have one viewer right now,
Little boy's
bro.
pants are half off.
Is this why? People tuned in and you just said that and they just logged off?
People love that. People, let me ask you this. What do you think about Michael Jackson? You think he did it, or is this like an OJ sitch?
I don't care. That's my answer.
I didn't ask you if you cared. I asked you if you think.
No, 100%. Like, you have a grown ass man with a Ferris wheel in his yard. Shit's going down, man. Like, but it's like,
if he wasn't a famous singer and he walked around with a monkey and one glove and had a Ferris wheel, you would tell your kids don't ever go to that dude's house. Right?
And
everybody would be avoiding that. Yeah.
He'd be like, hey, kids, you want to pet my monkey?
And he's a black guy, and then he's getting whiter and whiter by the day.
Hey, that's a skin disease, dude.
No, it's not a skin disease. That was bullshit. He was bleaching it.
No, he wasn't.
Yes,
man.
he was.
Don't you dare do that. No one wants to be white in this country.
It was a different time. It was the time they're talking about when they say "Make America Great Again."
But it sucks, right? Like, I love R. Kelly music. I don't care what anyone says. Best R&B singer of all time. Fucking hits after hits.
Great. Yeah, I mean the remix to Ignition, man.
It's like all of it,
all
dude.
About it.
Fucking yeah, man. I Believe I Can Fly, dude. I was even when he did that like trilogy about like when he was in the closet while the guy was coming home, which is fucking awesome, by the way. Just thinking about it now, but like. people are like, do you still listen to his music? Fuck yeah.
Right. You can listen to his music. That doesn't mean you condone pissing on underage women.
Hey, who am I to judge?
You know,
it's not something I would do.
Does it matter what his inspiration is?
No, absolutely not. I mean, think about all the Michael Jackson songs, bro. Like, it's every single one of them.
It's funny. I have a lot of conservative friends who are Springsteen fans who are like, he's a fucking idiot, but I mean, he's pretty great, I think that's good. Separate it. It's okay.
But I think The Boss is like the biggest con job ever. Because you can't understand a word that motherfucker is saying.
Every single one of his songs sounds the same.
Yeah.
I went and saw him in 2016, and I didn't know this, Vin, but he was only doing songs on his new album. It was like The River of Dreams or some shit.
I hate that shit.
And we were at this show, dude, and he starts singing, and I'm like, oh, I think I know this one. No, I don't. And then he did the next song, and I'm like, I think I know this one.
No.
And that just kept happening over and over again. And then I realized, I'm like, he's only doing new shit. I don't know any of these songs, but it literally for 3 hours, it all sounded like, oh my God,
I went to a Stevie Wonder concert and he did that shit. Like, and I love Stevie, but it was like one of his last fucking albums that no one's listening to. And I'm like, could you just get to it? And by the way, you go to a Stevie Wonder concert, it goes on forever. They can't get him off the stage.
I will say this, because he's not to get off it.
Yeah.
Springsteen, I've never seen anything like that. It wasn't, I didn't know any of the songs, which was weird, but this guy sang his face off for 3 hours straight.
Yeah.
Like with an intensity that you just, I don't know. You just wouldn't think like.
No, he's got some gas in the tank,
yeah,
bro.
It's crazy.
But like, I hate when artists do that. Like, I don't want to hear your new shit.
Oh my God. I went and saw Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
How old are you? Are they still alive?
Yeah. This is like 10 years ago. It was at the Oakdale. And
that would be a concert you would never see me at.
Bro, they start off right and they do like 3 hits in a row.
I can't even name one song they do.
You know their songs.
I honestly don't.
Yes. For Dead in Ohio.
Nope.
Yeah, you know that song.
I swear
know it
on my mom.
You know Crosby, Stills, and Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young?
No. That doesn't help me at all.
Anyway, they're doing all their big hits. They reel off a bunch of their hits, and then what's his face? David Crosby goes on like a political rant for a few minutes. And then he's like, Steven Stills just wrote a new album, and he's going to do a couple of songs off of that. And, dude, I swear to God, all of a sudden, all of the lines for Beer were backed up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's that.
Like, yeah, you know what, dude? Sing your new songs. We're going to go grab some beer, and we'll come back to...
Oh, light down. But, like, imagine being that guy. Right? Like, you're like, that sucks. No one likes me. I don't have that problem, though. Everybody likes me.
Well, that's because you're a cool dude.
I am. I am cool, actually.
I would say you are.
Damn, dude, you just smacked your pussy.
Yeah, I did. Sometimes you gotta put them in the place. So look, now
there was a cat.
They're all back.
Cat. My wife, if you're listening, it was a cat.
Ever since I made that off-handed remark, the listenership has shot right up. So there you go. Told you that's what they wanted.
Yeah.
What do you think of this sweatshirt, by the way? This fleece, my wife bought me that.
Yo, this guy, stand up because you got a matching sweatsuit on, dude.
It's hilarious because I look like a male nurse. Like a male nurse in Alaska. It's fleece. It's a fleece jumpsuit, and it's super comfortable.
It is hot down here, by the way.
Really? I'm chilly. I got like a chill going down my back. I was like, damn, dude, it's so cold in here.
No, it's
I think you run hot.
Well, look at me, bro. How much do you think I weigh right now? I got weigh-in tomorrow.
What do you think? What did you weigh last time?
Hey, people in the comments, start dropping my weight down. I want to get fat shamed before I step on the scale tomorrow.
No, you look so good. What are you about? $187?
In my pants.
I don't know what that means.
Neither do I, but I always say it. I think it's funny.
In my pants. Oh my God.
I got 187 pounds in my pants, bro.
Yeah.
You just look too.
Wow. You know.
This guy, dude. This guy just looked to see if never mind.
How could you? Don't you hate when people are like, hey, like, don't look at that. And you're like, look at it. Well, so I think we talked about this. Did we talk about this? How the brain works? The human brain is incapable of doing negative.
Yeah.
We talked about that, right? Don't think about an elephant. And everyone right now is picturing an elephant because your brain can't not do something.
Well, correct, because every time I say a word, it's associated with something. That's how your fucking brain works.
Right. So again, if your speech is negative, you're tricking yourself, and it's to your detriment. It doesn't help you to think negatively. You should always think in the positive. Even if it's a negative thing and you're down on yourself, the best way to communicate to your brain is through a positive action.
Oh, like 1,000%. So when I was, me and the kid were driving down, and it was awesome, by the way, because I didn't get to spend a lot of time with him because he's in and out and he doesn't want to hang out with his parents and stuff. But like you're in a car for 11 hours, right? So you get to have these conversations, and he's not a big fan of coastal, didn't want to go back. But I'm like, listen, you got two choices. You could be in this circumstance you don't want to be in, and be shitty about it. Joe's leaving. So you know what? I'm doing a solo podcast right now. I haven't done this. And this is how it was supposed to be before Joe started hogging the show. So I'm just going to go on a rant a little bit. So I try to tell him, I'm like, listen, you're going to be in the circumstance no matter what, right? You're going to be on campus. You're going to be at school. Joe's dancing. He's going to be dancing regardless if you're at school or not, right? So you either can pout about it and just stay in that negative mindset.
Yeah.
Or think about the positive stuff that you're getting out of it, right? You're challenging yourself. You're doing well in school. There's essentially but it's about your perspective. Like, I mean, I wake up sometimes and I'm in a bad mood for no reason. Like, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, it's shocking, right? I mean, I'm never in a bad mood. I haven't
been in a bad mood since 2004.
I thought you were going to go like 85, bro.
I was gonna. Sometimes I say 1996 just because it's funny to say that. I like to vary up the year. Yeah. I never wake up for like in a bad mood for no reason.
Like, I'm not gonna like sometimes I'm just like, and I used to be like, you know what? I'm just going to be in it, right? And whatever. And then it's just like, well, if I could just be in a bad mood, I really don't have a reason to be in a bad mood. Why do you need to have a reason to be in a good mood? Right.
That's just my default switch.
Yeah. So, but I think you're right. There's two sides to every coin. And what I tell people, you can't control the information you're taking in, but you can control how you process it. And that's like one of the things I probably struggle with most is like, you know, I'm taking in all sorts of crazy information and all this stuff. And instead of processing it in a right manner, like sometimes I get in that rabbit hole and I have to remind myself, you know, like past 2 weeks, like I've never been so busy in my professional career. Right. And I bitch about it and I get in a bad mood and I'm getting down about it. But then I got to remember about there was a point where I didn't have that business. Right. And the work's going to get done. I'm going to get it done at some point. And, you know, you keep it moving. So, but you're spot on. You control your perspective. And so I think people really need to focus on that because there is a negative and a positive to every situation, right? You fucked up, you made a mistake. So, okay, it's a learning lesson. Now you're not going to do it again, right? You know, we all made mistakes and I really tried to like learn them, whether it's in my office and personal life. And sometimes you're just going to be in that mood, right? So let it be a moment. Give yourself an hour to be in a shitty mood, but you got to set an alarm and get back out of it. You know, and then acknowledge it.
It takes a lot to put me in a bad mood.
I know, and that's why you're annoying. You look like Kermit the Frog right now, like a.
You know what? None of that makes me feel bad. Isn't that awesome?
I mean, I am a big like because I think I look good in like a matching sweat outfit, and then I see other people wear it, and I'm like, I shouldn't be doing that. What did Ryan say?
He said files didn't get pulled for tomorrow to add to your positive mood over there.
I really hate Ryan.
You don't hate Ryan.
I do. You should see the Instagram reels he sends me.
Tell us about those Instagram reels.
I'm not doing that on here. But yeah, I think you're spot on with that. And but that once again, that just goes back to society, right? Because I think the majority of the people you ask them how their day is, and the first thing they say is a complaint.
Sure, yeah. Oh, people. Well, that's the thing. I feel like, right, when you give people the opportunity to bitch and complain about stuff,
yeah,
you're like, look, we're taking suggestions and complaints. Everybody's hand goes up.
Yeah.
Right? Again, if you present to people, share your complaints, everybody could think of a complaint. If you asked everybody to come up with one good positive idea, they wouldn't.
Well,
complaints are easy.
Well, correct, right? And then it's like we're at the point where like you want to say something positive and say something good about your life, but then you feel bad about it, right? Like you feel bad. Well, maybe I shouldn't because this person's having a bad day. Like I can tell you, my profession, like it's like a badge of honor on how miserable you are in court. Like you talk to all attorneys, they just like hate life, and then
is that why you guys all drink?
I don't. I'm sober.
Well, you had to get sober because you guys all.
Whoa! I didn't have to get sober. I didn't have a problem, Joe. I'm not the one bombing back 2 bottles of wine and driving my wife home. That sounds like somebody who needs to get sober.
Attack was that?
Listen, you can't tell me stuff like that.
I drink like 3 times a year. I just happen to go out driving while I'm doing it.
We got airbags. Why do you have a helmet on, sir, while you're driving? Extra safety.
I'm going to say it might be a controversial thing to say, but I happen to be a really good drunk driver.
Remember that time you hit a fucking guardrail?
I got away with it.
Really good drunk driver.
I was such a good drunk driver. I got out of the car. The cop pulled up, and I was like, no, I got this. And he was like, all right, see you later. And he kept going.
That's great, Joe. We'll just keep telling us your war stories about drinking and driving, man.
I don't condone drinking and driving. I don't. But we've all done it. And the point is you got to be good at it.
That is some of the worst advice you've ever given our listeners.
What I mean to say is if you're going to do it,
go practice.
Don't. But
practice. If you do, practice.
You got to focus. You got to focus on the road. Turn the radio off. No distractions. Have the window open. Get some air on your face.
Yeah, none of that lowers your blood alcohol level, by the way.
Oh, no.
People are like, I ate a lot. Like, that's not science. I drink a lot of water. It's not the way it works.
My other bad suggestion is drive as fast as you can. You got to get home quick, okay? You're going to get pulled over. You might as well be going 120. You know what I mean?
Well, here's another tip. If you're drinking,
you get pulled over on the highway and you're going like 37, they're going to know you're fucked up.
This is a helpful episode on how to function as a fucking raging alcoholic while you're
driving. And when
they
start asking you questions, you go, my attorney's Vin Provenzano. Here's his card.
Well, here's the other thing, too. If, like, you're drinking and you get in a car accident, run. Just run home. Because just get the evading. They can't get you on the DUI. Run home. Green Goblin shouldn't drink and drive. That's great. He actually looks like a... looks like a blown out pistachio.
Oh my God, man. These are good. These are good. I like it. Again, I'm such a happy, positive person. You could make fun of me. I don't care.
Like a pea with legs.
Yeah. Right?
Let's keep them coming, guys.
Yeah. In the comments.
That's actually
fire away.
It's not like it's not even a green, it's like a sea moss.
It is. It's sea moss. I think that's what the label said.
It's such like it's like you got it as like a dad kit.
You know what's funny? When I put this on today, you know what I thought to myself? Vinny's gonna fucking love this.
I do, like, because I have matching sweat.
I know, that's why I did it. I was hoping
like,
you were gonna come.
No, be like,
have like one solid outfit on.
But it must be what my wife thinks, right? Because like I put it on and I'm like, I could do this, right? Like I'm good. Like I bought a matching set when I was down in Myrtle Beach when we went to. I don't know if I just went to go see the kid, whatever, right? And like, and the pants are like super baggy and it was so embarrassing because like I'm trying to go through TSA and the guy's like, we have a 6-inch crotch limit. I'm like, can you say that louder? And then I look down at my pants and they look like hammer pants. They're like, But I was like, I've never had to worry about this 6-inch limit before, but I'm feeling pretty good. I like these pants. I like these pants. But I do that shit. I bought over the summer. This is the most ridiculous clothes purchase I've ever had. So I bought like this. It was like a Dickies like short sleeve and shorts like jumpsuit thing. And it was like woven. It was like 80 pounds. And like
I could already picture
it. And it was like real colorful, right? And I'm like, I can pull this off. Like I see it there, and I'm like, no one's wearing this shit. I'm gonna fucking do it. I got home and I'm like, what is wrong with me? Like, yeah.
No, it's legit.
You know, but you gotta. I mean, listen.
My wife bought this and a black one for me.
Yeah.
And for Christmas, she gave me the black one, and she looked at this thing, especially after I put the black one on, and she was like, yeah, he's gonna hate it. And so she was gonna take it back to the store. And she and I had worn the outfit a couple of times because I liked it. It's fleece, it's comfortable.
Yeah.
And she goes, I don't know if you would want this or not. She goes, I got you a green one too. And she pulled it out of the bag. And all I could think was like, that looks like a male nurse.
Yeah.
It's like a male nurse.
Like a sporty Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
And I put it on and I don't know. It's comfortable. The color's so stupid.
My wife got me a bathrobe for Christmas, and I wear it all the time. I love bathrobes.
I have 3 bathrobes.
Well, you look like a bathrobe.
I'm a bathrobe guy.
Yeah, you're fucking 100%.
I used to love when I smoke cigars. I used to love sitting out by the pool,
smoking jacket
in a bathrobe. Yeah, just like Tony Soprano.
Like my 4 years of college was the most comfortable because I wore nothing but velour suits.
That's nice. That's real nice.
And it was great. I had like the triple extra large tees, some Sean John on, and I was just comfortable all the time.
Comfort's key.
It is. It's very underrated. So I'm going out to dinner with my wife on Saturday, and we talked last week how she just looks me up and down with my clothes, and I'm pretty sure sometimes she wants me to dress like a dad. You get like the khakis and some New Balances, and you tuck your shirt into your fucking khakis.
Yeah.
You got the braided belt.
And
you take your wife out to dinner. There's not worse than you go to dinner and there's like some 40-year-old dudes and they all got like some plaid pattern shirt on that their wife clearly fucking picked out for them. And I'm like, what are we doing here?
I know, right?
So, but now, I'm like kind of stressing out. Like, what am I going to wear on Saturday? Because I feel like she wants me to get it like a little more dressed up. So those are my stresses in life, because I can't wear this sweatshirt.
It's too bad.
Yeah, she's not a big fan of this one too. This is definitely one of the things she's like, seriously. I was so excited when I got it from TikTok though. It's a good find, man. I like any clothes that are bedazzled. I'm like a fish.
You know what's funny? I can't wear anything with a logo on it. I have it since I was about 10.
Yeah, I'm
also, I like solid colors.
Like the only thing that really bothers me logo wise is Burberry shit. You look like a jerk.
I couldn't have a bedazzled emblem on my chest. That would freak me the fuck out, honestly.
Why? It's awesome. Dude.
I don't know. It just bugs me out.
No, I walk in and it starts fucking shining and shit, just shimmering everywhere.
No, it looks good on you.
Yeah, I know.
I'm saying I couldn't do it.
You could do it, man.
You bring a new game? What's that game all about?
Why do you gotta blow me up, dude?
No, I'm curious. I mean, maybe it's not worth even doing. I was just kind of curious.
All right, I'm gonna start this off hot. If you guys want to participate, feel free to chime in. All right, picking a random card, everybody. All right, so this is the way the game works, everyone. I'm gonna read a quote, and then there's a question about the quote after. But I'm gonna wait until Joe puts his fucking phone down.
I'm looking at something for a minute on our live broadcast, knucklehead.
Or are you posting our podcast from last week that you didn't do yet?
It's already up.
Did you do it today?
Yeah, I did it today.
It was last week, Joe. You got to give people the weekend to digest our shit. You don't put it up on the day we're doing a new one.
They're gonna binge it.
This ain't Netflix, dude. This ain't.
It's like
Game
Netflix.
of Thrones.
It's like Netflix.
Oh, by the way, on Game of Thrones, that was the one that had dire wolves, right?
Yeah.
Did you know they got real dire wolves?
I know. That's
fucking
insane.
awesome, dude. And did you know Tom Brady cloned his fucking dog? I'm so jealous.
That's crazy. you didn't see Game of Thrones?
I started to, but it was just too much. I didn't like it. I'm not that guy. I wasn't a big fan.
Loved it.
A lot of boobs. There's a lot of boobies in that show.
Yeah.
I'm
good stuff. I like anything on HBO.
Like After Hours HBO.
Yeah.
Remember that, dude? Like when you were like just down with like that After Hours Showtime and HBO. It was just that soft porn. Like it wasn't even good porn. Like the internet has ruined porn.
It's way too accessible.
It's just weird now.
Yeah.
Like it's just, not that I've watched porn, but I heard from friends of mine.
Yeah.
They got porn problems. Like imagine being addicted to porn.
I mean, what does that mean, addicted to porn? Like if you're addicted to porn, how much time are you spending watching porn?
No, like, so I will tell you this. Like, I got,
because I'm thinking like 35, 45 seconds tops, and it's, I mean, what are other people doing? I don't even understand.
I can tell you how many my friends have told me that they beat off at work.
Ew. Oh, I don't even like the shit at work. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they're like, I just had to go knock one out on my break. I'm like,
what?
I'm like, are you on a Blue Chew?
Like, oh my God, that's fucking insane.
It's crazy. But yeah, like, and then the other thing too is like, oh, I'm a sex addict. Like, who isn't? Right? Like I don't even understand like the whole Tiger Woods. I was addicted to sex. I had a sex problem. Like all men have a sex problem.
No, that's so dumb. Because you have no standards.
What do you mean?
Tiger Woods' problem was just he had no standards. He would fuck anybody.
No, I would want to be Tiger Woods because like if I got bored of banging the hottest chicks in the world, like you're just like, I'm tired of all the hot chicks in my life and I'm hitting a Waffle House.
Yeah.
Like that's wild. But like it's not you're Tiger Woods and people want to have sex with you and you like having sex.
No, I understand that, but you don't have to have sex with every person that offers it.
What? Can you say that again?
You don't have to have sex with everybody who offers it.
Let me tell you something.
I rejected plenty of people in my day, I'll tell you.
I promise you, Joe, you're a good-looking man. But the talent that was propositioning you is not the same talent that Tiger Woods was getting.
But it was. It was waitresses at the Waffle House.
We're not going down there again, Joe. I already got in trouble for last week. But you know what I mean? Like, but like, no, you're not a sex addict. Like, you just like having sex and you're a pervert. Like,
again, you just don't know how to say no when someone's like, "Hey, want to fuck?" You could be like, no. Over the summer, a woman literally came up to me. I was doing a live event.
Here we go. You must have been drunk. Was this one of the nights you were drinking and driving?
No, I don't. I didn't. It's funny. Somebody asked me the other day if I'm doing dry January, and I said, I am, I guess, technically.
I never understood that either.
Well, you know why? You know why I'm doing it? I just haven't had a drink. It wasn't anything. That's how infrequently I drank.
I know, but that's the problem I have with these New Year's resolutions again. Like,
yeah,
like okay, you didn't drink for a month.
Yeah, then what are you doing?
But like you just go back to your regular life.
Yeah,
like it's not you didn't change any. Like a resolution should change like something in your life, and it's a permanent change.
Right, but if you drink and you're a fucking mess most of the time when you're drinking and now you're not, then
just don't drink anymore.
Well, that's what it is.
No, they're doing a dry January. That means they're going to February 1st. They're getting hammered at Chili's with a scorpion bowl.
Yeah, they are.
That was one of my biggest fears too.
I'm going to be over there too.
Like when I was going through my divorce, I always said like I never wanted to be that like guy who's solo at like a Chili's or Applebee's bar. That's one of my biggest fears.
Is it being at a Chili's or Applebee's bar or being at one alone?
No, at one alone. Like you're that guy who's crushing the queso dip with a big fucking margarita.
One of my best friends is 47 and he is a lifelong bachelor and he is straight. It's not like he's got some.
I don't understand why you had to like clarify that.
I just like to throw it out there. That's all. Because some people might be like, well, maybe your buddy just doesn't like girls. He does.
Yeah, but that has no effect because he could go have a boyfriend.
Sure, maybe he's gay. Is that what you're saying?
No, But this is going into a good conversation. I had this with my driver today. I have a driver, guys. I have a driver. And not like a golf club driver. I actually have a driver. Don't be jealous. Just want to tell everybody. Yeah. But don't worry about it. I'm super humble. So where we're talking, right? See, because he's like, I was doing a divorce trial today, and it's 2 females, and he was kind of shocked by it. He's like, it's weird. They look like dudes, and I'm like, why do you care what like 2 women look like, right? Like, but here's the best part, right?
You know why?
Well, yes, I mean I get it, but like I'm not checking out like bull dykes, but. Anyway,
but also you don't have to say it out loud. You can just sit there and analyze.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know why people are so stupid.
So, but what I told him was because, like, when I do divorces and it's a gay couple, the majority of them are females, right? And this is why females are always the problem in a relationship, right? Because you go out, right? You're gonna go out to dinner, hanging out with your friends, going out with your wife, and you see 2 gay dudes. Happy as could fucking be.
Oh my God.
They're the happiest people at the bar. They're not fighting. They're having a great time, enjoying life. And you look down there might be a couple lesbians down there, and they're just brooding and fucking mad. And they get divorces. I don't think I've done like a man-on-man gay divorce. I've done a ton of woman-on-woman. It's because the women are the problem in the marriage. I should have said that. I'm just kidding. I am just kidding. I was just trying to get a laugh. I swear.
Wow.
But no one laughed.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first.
But no one's laughing because they know deep down it's a little bit of truth. No, it's my game. I'm reading the fucking card. God damn, always trying to steal my fucking shine, bro.
I'm just trying to be your wingman.
You can't steal my shine tonight, bro. 'Cause my shirt is fucking shiny.
It's dope. And also, I understand you have a driver.
Joe, please don't mention that. It's very embarrassing. All right, here we go. So the game is this. I read the quote, and then there's a question that goes along with the quote. You ready?
Yeah.
The first one to apologize is the bravest. The first to forgive is the strongest. And the first to forget is the happiest. Here's the question. Has there been an experience in your life when forgiving someone brought you happiness?
Matter of fact, I'm so glad you asked me this question. When my shit went down a few years ago, I got arrested and all that. I got fired from my job. And my immediate boss the entire time was reassuring me that I was going to be on paid leave, but I'd be back when the thing resolved. And then 2 days before it resolved, his superior made the decision to fire me. And that guy called me. I talked to all of them. And then afterwards, I called my immediate boss. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what a piece of shit you are. And he was like, no, like, I swear to God. And I wasn't hearing it. And I told him to fuck off, piece of shit. And I didn't talk to him until not last Christmas, the Christmas before. We have a lot of mutual friends, obviously, on social media. And he did something, and I saw it, and I thought, you know what? That guy didn't do shit, and that guy didn't lie to me. I did, subsequently hear from other people, he really was
going to bat
on
for
your
you,
side, and really didn't know until you got fired that you were going to get fired. And I hit him up. And I told him, first of all, he was a great boss right up and through that moment. I mean, he was a really great boss. I am a fan of the Traveling Wilburys. Traveling Wilburys, Tom Petty, Bob Dylan, Roy Orbison, George Harrison, Jeff Lynne.
No.
You don't know the Traveling Wilburys?
Never heard
Anyway,
of them.
they have a line in one of their songs, and it says...
is it Wild Berries?
No. Traveling Wilburys. Wilburys.
That's the dumbest name I've ever heard.
No, it's not. You'd have to know the backstory.
I don't want to hear it.
It doesn't matter. I'm not going to tell it to you.
Good.
I wouldn't tell it to you because you don't deserve to know it. Is it the Wild Berries? No. What is this, a fucking cereal?
I don't
know. With Wild
Berries. Can you just go with your story, bro?
Anyway, there's a line and it says the best you can do is forgive. And I thought to myself, you know what? I'm holding a grudge against this guy, and he never did me any wrong. And I'm sure he would like to hear. And I did. I reached out to him, and we cleared the air, and we're friends on Facebook now. And
everything's A-okay.
Yeah, I still hate the guy that fired me. He's a piece of shit. And he's like 70 and he's got frosted tips because he's a fucking bitch.
Yeah. I don't like you, bro.
Hey, Steve.
Anyone with frosted tips, don't ever talk to me. Ever. Yeah, I think like for me, I don't have like a specific.
I think he has a small penis, is what I also heard. But that's
does he drive a big truck?
Rumor and conjecture. Yeah.
Yeah. Small penis, frosted tips. He's got a micro penis. Confirmed.
Sucks.
It's been confirmed here on our podcast, everybody. Say his name out loud, Joe, if you got a pair.
I just did. I just flipped him off and said, hey, Steve. I
want last name.
No, I'm not going to give his last name.
Pussy.
I think I signed documents in our settlement.
I don't know if I have like one specific thing, but I do think I could tend to hold a grudge. But when I know when like I let go of the grudge, right? Like I'll forgive, but it won't forget. But like for me, like I feel a little bit lighter, right? Because I think what people don't understand is you could be mad and angry and not forgive, but you're not really forgiven for that person, right? The forgiveness really benefits you more than the other person.
Yeah.
Because then you're not spending that wasted energy, right? You get in a fight with someone's a dick. They're not going home and talking about you for the next month while you're fucking stewing on it. But I think the forgiveness is really more about yourself than that. So I really try to do that. I mean, I'm not perfect at it. But I will say when I make a conscious effort to do it, I mean, there's people that have crossed me and, I mean, I'll forgive them. Am I ever going to let them back in my circle? No. Right. Like, so yeah. I think that's what people got to realize is that forgiveness doesn't mean, hey, you got to hang out with this person or they're back in lockstep or anything like that. It's just like, you know what? I'm going to allow myself to move on from that. And I think that's the biggest thing. But no, like if you cross me, like, yeah, I'll forgive you. I'm not going to be mad forever, but you're never getting back in my fucking circle. But I think it was, but it does make you feel better, right? And that's the benefit of forgiveness. It's not making the other person feel better. It's you're feeling better because you're not carrying that energy. And that other person may, like, if you popped off at this guy and you really shouldn't have, but in the time you did, like, I'm sure he really appreciated that conversation.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So in that particular instance, it's like, hey, if you're wrong and you own you're wrong, right? And he forgave you. It wasn't a forgiveness. Like, it was kind of the reverse. He was forgiving you, not as much as you don't really have anything to forgive him for, right?
Right. Yeah, ultimately, you're right.
So, yeah, I think 100%. It's just, you got to figure out where you're spending your time at. And if you're spending your time on something that you think the other person's dwelling on 9.5 out of 10 times, they're not doing that. So, I like this game. This is a good one.
That was fun.
Anyone respond? Did you guys, what do you guys think about forgiveness? No one?
Forgiveness is nice.
I bet you if we asked them to complain about something, they'll start dropping.
Be all over.
Yeah, it's fine.
Jesus liked to forgive this thing. That was a big.
Who?
Jesus.
Who?
I have a question. I asked this of somebody today on a writing platform. If Jesus died for our sins, why are there still sins?
What? If Jesus died for our sins, right?
So they're forgiven.
Yeah.
Why are there still sins?
Well, because I'm not a religious guy, but it doesn't mean that there wouldn't be sins. Your sins are going to be forgiven, right? We have free will. Like, right? It's not like we
have free will. The boss said so.
Right? Who's that? Is that a Bruce Springsteen quote? Yeah. I mean, that's just going down a rabbit hole. I ain't got the brain capacity for right now. But it's not like he got rid of sins. It's not like he annihilated sins because then we wouldn't.
Why not?
Because then we wouldn't have free will. Like if you can never commit a sin because it's just physically impossible, right? Like that's something that's controlling innately you, right?
So then what did he die for?
So our sins can be forgiven when we die.
Your sins could already be forgiven. The temple already preached that in Judaism.
Well, which way are we going, dude?
I'm just curious. I mean, if anybody knows the answer, I'd love to.
I don't understand. Like, I don't understand how you don't understand the concept. Like, yes.
Sins could already be forgiven. You could go to the temple and you have a heifer sacrificed, a cow sacrificed, and they would forgive your sins. And it would last for 1 year. Or they would do the, you know, the term a scapegoat, you know where that came from?
No.
In the temple in Jerusalem, they would have 2 sheep, and one of them would, or goats rather, one of them would be loaded up with their sins, and they would cast it up into the desert to die. And then the other one, they would cut it open and sacrifice it, and the rabbi would get the meat, and your sins would be forgiven. Blood sacrifice.
Yeah, I think that's how that works. Actually, I think that's about as accurate as you can in making sure you get to where you need to be. Yeah.
Anyway, I was always curious if he died for our sins, how they didn't just go away.
Well, they do go away.
Yeah, but that was already going on, so he didn't really do anything.
But he doesn't get rid of the act of sinning. He just forgives the acts of sin that you commit.
Yeah, but you could already get your sins forgiven, is my point. So what did he do that was special then?
Well, according to some religions, not the Catholics or Christians.
Well, Christians are an offshoot of Judaism.
Well, I had that conversation with someone the other day, and it like blew their mind. I'm like, Jesus, if you believe Jesus was Jesus, wasn't a Christian. There wasn't Christianity.
He was a Jew.
Yeah, you got Jews for Jesus. I love those. Right? No, all right. We got to move on here.
You're going to make Vin drink again.
Yeah. All right, we got a new one. Ready?
Do it.
You ready for this?
Of course.
This is a level 2 card.
Oh, wow. I'm already moving up in the game.
No, we were at a level 3. We started off hot. All right, here's the quote, everybody. Relying solely on your partner to fulfill all of your emotional needs is like asking one plant to nourish you. Oh, I like this one. How do you think our culture's portrayal of romantic love influences the pressure we put on our partners? I love this one.
Well,
I love this one.
You want to answer it?
No, you go first. I read the question.
I don't know if I know. I don't really have a good answer. I don't.
What do you mean? So here's the way I look at it, right? Oh, I love this one. This is a great one. Because it pertains a lot in my life, right? Because I just had these conversations recently with my wife and my stepson. So I'll compare my stepson's relationship with his girlfriend with my wife, right? So my stepson and his girl, they can't breathe without each other. Like put toothpaste on their toothbrushes. Inseparable. They don't have a separate life outside of them. And inevitably, it's probably going to fail at some point.
Hate that.
Right? And then your whole life is fucking kaput, right? Your friends are gone because you ditched them. You know, what you were doing for activities, you weren't doing those anymore, right? Like you put everything in there. But like me and my wife, we have our life together, but we also have our separate lives, right? Because I think if you have a separate life outside of your household, you're bringing new stuff back to your house, right? And so me and my wife were talking, I think it was actually last night, and I'm tend to be a social butterfly. I like going out. I like meeting new people, right? Because you never know who you're going to meet, who you're going to connect with, what kind of value they're going to add to your life. Where, I mean, she likes meeting new people, but she has her core group of friends, and she'd probably just be happy with those core group of friends. And I was just like, well, but you're not getting anything else that's out there, right? You're missing out on so much stuff because there's so many other people who do other things, different perspectives, bring different energy to your life, right? And it goes back to this question. If it's just you and your wife, what else are you bringing to the table, right? There's nothing. It's just you can't do anything without the other person. And that's what I tried, to tell my stepson, but it's tough when you're 18, right? But I'm a big believer in that. I think the most successful marriages have a balance of two individuals that come together in certain times to be a collective, but they allow themselves to be individuals. And that's the recipe for a good marriage. And, you know, because you're bringing all this other stuff into the house that they're not experiencing because they're not living your life. Right. But they get to live that life through you because you got to experience it. Right. You want to give your wife new experiences, like whatever it is. And I want to hear new experiences that my wife had because then that adds value to my life. It breeds a healthier marriage. So I thought that I love this question because you get, you know, people are like, oh, the honeymoon phase. And then you get married and people don't realize it's work. Right. And then because you fall in love, but love is now work. It's a different type of love now. Now you're working at it. It is a job. And part of that job is ensuring that you're bringing new things to your spouse. And you can't do that if it's just you two. So that's my take. That was good, huh?
Man, this guy.
Yeah, I just dropped some knowledge tonight, guys.
So for a guy who last week said some really fucked up things about women, he has redeemed himself. Wow. But what are the chances Claudia's watching an hour and 6 minutes into the podcast to hear you say something smart?
0%.
Yeah.
0. She might, because I haven't really said anything too off-putting today. And speaking of pudding, what do you think about Bill Cosby?
Oh my God. Time for pudding pop.
Yeah, man. I think it's but I don't know. I really like that quote because that's probably the one thing, like probably the best thing about my relationship is that, you know, we get to be ourselves and then bring it back to the table and add some stuff. But
I love that. Yeah.
What about you though? Like, are you like are you and your wife like just like, yo, we're just gonna hunker down and it's just me and you?
No, we have very separate lives.
Okay. Thanks for expanding.
Yeah, I mean, we are
expounding.
You know, but we always like to get together at the end of the day and talk about our day, you know. I'll tell you, I think this has been one of the funnest things of late is, you know, we like to go up to bed and like bullshit for like 10 or 15 minutes and just like laugh about shit, make fun of people, stuff like that.
Oh, we don't do that in my house.
I feel like that was something we were missing. That was something we kind of used to do, and then, you know, we kind of got out of the practice of it. I enjoy that a lot.
No, my wife, like, she gets into bed like she's getting into like a fighter jet. Hoodie on, neck pillow on, reading glasses, mouthpieces, locked into the cockpit, and she just starts reading. It's like a Top Gun movie every night in my house.
Yikes. Do one more of those cards. I like that game. This is a fun game.
All right. We did a level 3, level 2. We're going to go level 1. All right. I do like this. I saw this on. This is another TikTok buy, by the way. Shout out. Maybe we'll get a sponsorship when we open up our new podcast studio, which is coming soon, ladies and gentlemen.
Podcast.
Quotes and questions. This is the name of the game. I like it. All right. Here's the quote.
Yep.
Too many people overvalue what they are not and undervalue what they are. I like that. What strengths do you often overlook in yourself, and could they be more unique than you realize?
Well, I think my brutal honesty is a very underrated quality.
No, but the question is,
yeah,
right, that you overlook in yourself, but it's actually a really, so you just pointed out a quality that you realize is awesome.
Yeah.
So you got to think of a quality that you overlook, but if you think about it, you're like, you know what? That's a really awesome quality.
I'm very sensitive.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm a very sensitive person, and you know what? That is a really good thing.
Yeah.
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 Right?
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's definitely good. No, it's funny. I was talking it's on the radio show the other day with my buddy Gary Byron and Lee Elsey. And they were talking about being, you know, are you a sensitive guy? And they both tried to play macho guy, you know. Then they asked me, and I'm like, oh my God, I cry at everything. Very emotional. Wear my heart on my sleeve.
What?
And you know what?
It's okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
So I want to know what what's the thing that triggers?
And then they agreed with me, and they were like, "Oh, we cry all the time." I'm like, "Yeah, you can say it. Tell the people. We gotta make crying a normal.
Crying's cool.
It is. I mean, don't
it's not
stick her like a bitch or anything, but man, you got some emotion built up. Let it out.
What's the one thing that like triggers you? Like, is there something that like you'll see something and like you get a little welled up? Because I got like it's both the same thing, but it's pretty common. What happened? Who said it?
Nicole. Nicole's just killing me in the comments.
Oh, she's out here, #1 fan. So what's the one thing that like you'll see it or hear it and it's an immediate trigger for a little tear in your eye?
I like humility. I like I think we talked about this one. There's a particular there was a fight where Max Holloway was fighting Brian Ortega.
Yep, I know those names.
And Max Holloway set a record that night for most punches landed and attempted. And he fractured Brian Ortega's orbital bone. And in the 5th round, Max Holloway was beating this guy so bad that he took his arms. He took Brian Ortega's arms and he showed him how to block the punch he was throwing. Literally took his hands and was like, boom, and then I do this. That's how you block. He in a championship fight at the professional and the UFC, this guy was like, I got to show you how to block this because I can't just keep landing this over and over again.
That's when you teared up?
Oh, my God. Yeah. What a beautiful moment. Like, I mean, to show mercy on your opponent, that hits me in the feels. Or there's another one, UFC. Not Conor McGregor. Justin Gaethje was fighting Khabib Nurmagomedov.
I can't even watch those fights.
No, this is a beautiful story too. Justin Gaethje was like, because Khabib's a submission artist. This guy will like break your arm or your leg or whatever. And he's like, I won't tap. I would never tap. He could break my arm. And so the day before the fight, Khabib sees Justin Gaethje's parents are there, and they're sitting in the front row at the night of the fight.
Yeah.
And so he went to put Justin in an arm bar, and he would have broken his arm. He would have snapped his arm, and that would have ended the fight. And in that championship fight, in that moment, this elite athlete was like, you know what? I can reverse this. And he rolled over, and he ended up putting him in a sleeper, and he put him out. And then they asked him about it, and he was like, I didn't want to break his arm in front of his parents. So I figured
You're the only guy.
I make him go to sleep, and everything will be all right when he wakes up.
You're the only one who cries.
Fucking gets me every time. Also, the song Intergalactic from the Beastie Boys. I don't know what does it, but that song makes me cry every time I hear it.
I really shouldn't have read that card. That was 3 bad answers in a row. You want to know what mine is?
What?
Dog reunions. Like when people like come home from the military and their dogs see them.
I feel like I've seen one. I've seen them all.
No. Every like Saturday morning, my wife hears like some sappy song and she knows it's like a dog video. Or they got the new ones where the dogs pick out their new owner. That's fucking awesome. There's like a crowd of people and it's like an adoption event and the dog just sniffs around and then finds its like new owner and picks it out. It's fucking dope. But yeah, other than that, I'm at Crying's for
you and I don't send each other videos during the day. A lot of my buddies, we do that.
No, it's just not part of our thing, dude.
Yeah. I don't feel like you and I would like the same videos.
Oh no, you would like my videos. My my videos are awesome. I don't know if you can handle mine yet. I'll send some tomorrow. All right, guys. What are we in? We're in an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's a long one.
Yeah, we like it. All right, we're checking out. That's it. That's all she wrote. Change of plan, CT. Just letting you know, I put the pressure on Joe. He's checking out a space on Saturday. We might be relocating the podcast.
I would say probably not next episode, but the episode after that. I bet you we could be all set up and running.
Yeah,
then that's a pretty fat spot.
Yeah, and if you guys want to come on the show, let us know. We're gonna start having guests. We're gonna get this on and popping.
It's gonna be dope.
All right. I don't know where you're going with that, but everybody, changeofplansct.com. I'm Vin. He's Joe, the Jolly Green Giant.
Oh, my God. I love that.
It's been fun. Check us out. We'll see you next Thursday.